Did you know that geologists might be able to tell where you went on vacation just by analysing the sand stuck in your backpack? And without ever actually seeing that sand.
What are you going to do that based on?
X-ray diffraction.
A method that uses a so-called XRD scanner. You put in finely ground soil and sand samples, and it returns a graph like this. Apparently, such a diffractogram reveals exactly what minerals are inside the sample. Online mineral libraries, containing data on over 10,000 different minerals, can help to identify what's there. The elements that show up depend on the environmental conditions the sand has been exposed to. Arjan Dijkstra is an earth materials specialist, meaning he creates a lot of these scans.
Typically 100 a year, so not huge numbers, but I've also seen lots of these scans that other people collected. Yeah, often students come to me with scans.
Let's just say crazy numbers. So here's the real test. Has he become a living version of the mineral library? One that can not only identify the minerals, but actually determine where they came from.
Interesting challenge, yeah.
That's what we're about to find out in this series.
Let's go.
Okay.
In this episode, Liam's hike to some beautiful black beaches leaves him with more than just memories. Black sand mysteriously finds its way home with him. The sand has been ground and put through the XRD. Now we're ready to present Arjan with its diffractogram. Can he deduce Liam's holiday destination from it?
Right. That's interesting. These are from holiday locations, right? You haven't shown me a material from an industrial slag heap or something like that, right? That's not a holiday destination. Now, I see this really broad hump, this mountain that goes all the way from 20 to 40 degrees. That means there is something that has a very poor crystal structure in there. So glassy. I would say holiday destination, probably volcanic glass and not a slag, as I say, from a processing plant or from a smelter or something. So I see volcanic glass, I think. Right, or there's something called sea glass, right? That people collect, where you have sort of beaches where a lot of bottle glass that gets nicely eroded collects. So that's very collectible. But then I see on top of that hump, I see lots of little peaks. Now there's too many for me to identify them individually. But if they're all, there isn't one that stands out. If they're all in that region there, I think they're from a mineral group called feldspars. Feldspars occur in volcanic rocks, so and because these feldspars and the glass they alter very quickly, so they break down very quickly. So the fact that they're preserved would mean that you're right on a volcano.
What would you see if it was further from like volcanic source?
Then I would start to see that these minerals disappear that form all these peaks, if these are indeed feldspars, and they become clay minerals, and I would expect to see peaks so near in the region of 10 degrees. That's where a lot of the clay minerals start to come in. I don't see many of them yet. If there are feldspars there, then I think about a basaltic volcanic rock that's been weathered and eroded here, forming the material for that beach. So a nice volcanic beach, probably a black sand, right? Where could that be? Well, the sort of beaches you find on Iceland or Hawaii or Tenerife. Those are locations, if you think about holiday destinations, that come to mind. So something like that, a volcanic island or that's the most likely. And now I have to probably pick one of those locations, right?
What are you going to do that based on?
A nice holiday location, Tenerife. That's going to be black, right, and shiny. Yeah, that looks like grains of glass, of volcanic glass, with shiny bits on it. Yeah, so that must be a volcanic island, and I think I said Tenerife, right? Hawaii. Well, any volcanic island consisting of basaltic rocks that make the black glass would have worked. So to Tenerife you can find something similar, but it was Hawaii.
Yeah.
Beautiful Hawaii.
Yet again, Arjan proves he's the master of betting on the wrong horse. He mentioned Hawaii, but picked Tenerife. But again, his analysis of the diffractogram was spot on. I reckon we should award him this challenge too. In the next episode, Arjan will try to deduce where this white sand comes from. Join us if you're curious to find out if he can keep up this streak.